Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. Hope you guys are doing fantastically well. Welcome to Financial Freedom TV, and today I wanted to share with you 5 worst marketing mistakes that you can make when marketing your business on social media. So if you're watching a replay of this video, please do me a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments. If you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, please do say new in the comments as well. Love to welcome you to the tribe. And of course, if you do get some value from this video or you learn something, feel free to share it. Maybe somebody else will get some value too. So over the last couple of days, I've actually been going through a course by Brendan Bouchard, and it was a course for thought leaders, for people who want to share their message, who want to share to do trainings and to do courses and things like that, which I do a lot of. So I've been going through this course, and there's been a bunch of great value in this course. But today I wanted to share with you one of the lessons I learned from Brendan's course about 5 worst mistakes that you can do as a marketer online. So let's have a look at these 5. Mistake number 1 that people make is they fail to commit and persist. You see, most of the time when you start doing any marketing, whether that's doing Facebook Lives or Instagram Lives or YouTube videos or putting articles or putting pictures or whatever marketing you're going to do, you're going to suck at it. It's going to be crap. It's not going to be great, and you're probably not going to get much views. You're not going to get much likes. You're not going to get much comments, etc. Right? And it can take a long time for it to start producing any results, right? So the problem with most people is that they have very little patience. So they start doing videos, they do 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, nothing is happening. They go, it's not working, and they quit. And they stop doing. And that's one of the biggest mistakes you can do in marketing, because marketing takes time. No matter what type of marketing you do, whether you're going to do Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or whatever, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time for people to start watching you, to start following you, to start loving you. And it's also going to take some time for you to get good at it, right? Because at the beginning, most of us are pretty rubbish at doing marketing as well, right? So it's going to take some time for you to learn the craft and to get good at doing that and to get enough audience watching you, right? And like, hey, look, I've been doing videos for a year and a half, and still I get like sometimes 60, 70, 80 views, right? After 2 years, guys, right? So it's okay. You know, don't worry about it if you're not going to get 1 million views on your first video. So that's mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 is thinking that marketing is not your business. Mistake number 2 is thinking that marketing is not your business. Like some people say, oh, but I'm a life coach. Oh, but I'm a nutritional consultant. Oh, but I'm a beauty therapist. Oh, but I'm a this and that. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter what product you sell or what business opportunity you're offering. Before you can do any selling, before you can do any consulting, first of all, you have to get attention. Like Gary Vaynerchuk says, before you can sell anything, first you need to get attention. And to get somebody's attention, guess what you need to do? Marketing, exactly, right? So doesn't matter whether you just sell the products or whether you consult or whether you do whatever, you still have to do marketing in order to attract people's attention, because otherwise you're not going to have any people to sell to. You're not going to have any people to consult. You're not going to have any people to recruit in your business if you don't get attention. And the way for you to get attention from people is to do marketing, guys. So marketing is your business. No matter what industry you're in, no matter what product you work in, first of all, you're in a marketing business. You're in the attention business. Here you have to get people's attention, right? So that's number 2. Number 3 is not leveraging affiliates. Now, there are types of businesses that are called affiliate marketing, right? But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about partnering up, right? So you can do everything by yourself. You can be solo, or you can ask for help, right? And it starts with something simple like saying, hey guys, if you're getting value from this video, could you please do me a favor and share this video for me? Guess what? If you share this video, you just helped me build my business. You just helped me to reach more people, right? So even simple things like that is asking for, is partnering up with other people, right? Even though there's no, like, I'm not paying you for sharing the video, but that's way of involving somebody else in your journey, right? But it could also be partnering up, for example, with influencers, right? So you might be on Instagram and you might reach out to somebody who has, 10,000 followers, 15,000 followers, 20,000 followers and say, hey, if I did this, if I sent you this product, would you do a post with the product? If I, sent you this, would you put me on your story, etc. Again, that's somebody's promoting you then, right? That's an affiliate, right? So think about how you could partner up with other people to gain more exposure, to reach bigger audience, to reach more people. Or sometimes it can be as simple as, hey, can both of us do an interview? Right? So you interview me on my timeline, then I'll interview you on your timeline, and so on, right? It's making me more interesting content, making something that is different, right? That's also partnering up, right? So think about how could you partner up with other people, with your team members, with your leaders, with other people in the industry in order to gain more influence, in order to gain more attention, right? So that's number 3. Number 4 is not leveraging adverts. Now, there's 2 types of adverts out there. One is paid, the other is not paid, right? So obviously the paid advertising is pretty straightforward, right? So you can actually go on Facebook and you can make paid ads, right? And you can then reach a lot more people because there's only so many people you can reach organically. But let's say I want to reach women in London who are between 35 and 45 years old who are interested in makeup. Now, it would be pretty difficult to do that organically. Would you agree? But I can create an ad on Facebook and choose that targeting, right? I can choose what language they speak. I can choose where they live. I can choose the gender. I can choose the age. I can choose their interest. And I can show that ad. I can show that particular thing just to that part of the audience, right? Which is pretty awesome, right? But there's also ways to advertise for free, right? So there are groups where you can advertise on your own timeline, etc. Obviously, there are more effective ways and less effective ways to advertise on your timeline, etc. I'm all for creating curiosity posts and not giving out the game too much, right? Other people just put, the pictures of the products, etc. That might be not as effective, but either way, you're also advertising. Because, when I first started in business 10 years ago, I remember a few of my team members put an advert in Luton News in the town that we were living. And they paid about £160 or £180 for the ad. And I think about 30 people responded to that ad. And that newspaper, I don't know how many people buy that newspaper, maybe 10,000 or maybe 20,000, right? Now you can go on Facebook and you can go in a group with 150,000 people and put a free ad. Pretty awesome, right? So technology is actually advancing the whole thing forward, right? So that's number 4. And final one, number 5, is not staying consistent and generous with your audience. Mistake number 5 is not staying consistent and generous with your audience. So again, once you started doing something, your audience, your fans, your followers will expect you to keep doing that. So the biggest mistake you can do is do a Facebook Live and then disappear for 3 weeks. Then do another post and disappear for 2 weeks. Do another thing, you know what I mean? Because that shows that you're not serious. That shows that you're not consistent. That shows like you're not treating this thing properly. You're not treating this thing as a business. And if you're not serious, why would I want to do business with you? Why would I want to do anything with you, right? So you have to be consistent. If you start doing videos, if you start posting, if you start doing anything, be consistent. Now, you don't have to be a freak of nature like me, where I'm doing, Facebook Live every day. I'm doing Instagram Live every day. I'm doing posts every day. I'm emailing my tribe every day. I'm putting different things out there, right? But I'm crazy, right? So that's okay. But you might do a video a week. You might do a video twice a week. You might do a video twice a month, right? So, but whatever you do, choose and be consistent so that your audience can expect that, every Monday, Aushra's video comes out. Every Friday, Charles puts a little article. Every, 2 weeks, we can expect a YouTube video from Irina or whatever it is, right? So they know, they then anticipate and they wait for that thing and they can't wait to see that piece of content. You know what I mean? That's consistency. And also, you have to be generous with your audience. don't just be, like, oh, you have to pay for everything, you can't get anything for free, etc. Because that's how you build your audience. That's how you attract a lot of people to you, when you share value. Right? So you have to provide value all the time. Unless you're a Kardashian and you can put your burrito and 55,000 people will like that picture of your burrito, right? Unless you're a Kardashian, then you better provide some value, because nobody cares about your burrito, right? So think about, before posting any picture, any text, any video on social media, ask yourself, will this give value to somebody? Will this make somebody's life better? Will this solve anybody's problem? Will this improve something for somebody, right? If you do that, if you provide value and you're generous with information, you're generous with tips and advice and help, etc., then you cannot fail in this game. It's a long game. Social media and building your presence online, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's going to take some time. But if you always provide value, you will get your tribe. And maybe you're not going to be watched by thousands of people. Maybe like me, you'll have 12 people watching your live. But those 12 people, if they get value, I'm a happy guy. That means I did my job. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be hundreds or thousands of people. As long as you're providing value, you will build your tribe. You will build your community that will stick with you, right? And that's really the whole point of it. Okay, so that's my 5 tips or 5 mistakes to avoid when you're doing marketing. Hope you got value from this. If you did, feel free to share this video. Have a great rest of your evening, guys, and I'll see you at the top. Bye for now.